Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you for joining us on Teaching Choling YouTube and Facebook live stream, and thank you everyone on the ground also for joining us in the main hall. So today we have the very auspicious Vaiduriya Healing Festival Fire Puja. I'm sure everyone's very excited. This is one of our highlights of the Healing Festival. So 谢谢大家参与今天的这个大乘禅师的这个直播。那今天是我们非常殊胜的这个药师琉璃光胜会的这个药师佛的这个火供法会哦。那在等待仁波切莅临当中呢，我们先分享一些这个资讯。So before we begin, allow me to share some announcements with everyone. So I'm sure everyone saw the beautiful mandala in front of you. For those of you in the main hall, you're welcome to take a look again later and circumambulate after the puja. So for those of you online, you're welcome to come down to the temple to take a look at this beautiful mandala that's done by our Geshe-las. So we welcome everyone to take part in this sponsorship opportunity also, which is very rare. So you're welcome to sign up online in Teaching Choling website to do the sponsorship for the Sam Mandala. 所以呢，我们欢迎各界朋友们呢跟我们一起做这个善举，就是一起供以及第三柱呢这个沙坛城的这个铸造哦。所以沙坛城铸造呢，大家知道费了非常不止时间呢，还有那个制造工程都非常的精细。所以呢，欢迎有兴趣朋友们上大乘禅师的网站参与这个供养。And the next highlights of the Healing Festival will be the outdoor meditation with Rinpoche this Sunday. So it will be at 9 a.m. and welcome everyone to join us. So do sign up online from the Teaching Choling website. So 这个星期天呢，我们会有一个户外的禅修是由金恒仁波切呢带领我们做这个禅修，所以非常有意义也殊胜。所以呢，欢迎大家上大乘禅师的网站做这个报名。那我们所在这个款项筹得的呢，将会做这个植树的这个计划哦。所以呢，非常有意义。大家参与一个活动呢，可以有2个善举。So the other benefits of this activity is that all the funds donated through and raised through this outdoor meditation will be used to contribute to the tree planting efforts. So it's a very beneficial activity where by signing up you can get to join us in the meditation as well as to participate in the tree planting event. And the next highlight we have is on 29 October. We have a special recitation of the life of Milarepa. I'm sure everyone knows about Milarepa's life story. So on this auspicious day of Lord Brahma's birthday, we'll be doing this recitation. So there's really countless benefits of doing this recitation. So we welcome everyone to join us. So if you're curious and you'd like to know about why are we doing this, you're welcome to join us on 20th October. We've requested Rinpoche to give a short teaching on why is it significant to recite this life story of Milarepa on this special day. 所以呢，在10月29号呢，早上8点到下午4点是一个几乎是全天的时段，我们将会做这个Milarepa的这个史记的这个念诵。那欢迎大家呢抽空参与。那有兴趣朋友们，可是也好奇说为什么会选择这本经来修呢？我们也邀请了金恒仁波切在10月20号，就是星期四的佛法开示，为我们讲解为什么呢？我们选择念诵这个弥勒日巴的这个史记，所以欢迎大家来参与哦。And the next highlight in November, we are doing a special announcement, so it's a pre-advance announcement, will be the grand sanctification of the ceremony of Junti. So I'm sure everybody remember, last year we have this marathon 24-hour, 3 days event where every one of us took part in the 2-hour slot, right, to do the recitation. So this year, we're also having it on the 4th of November, starting at 5 a.m. to the 6th of November. So welcome everyone to sign up online. You can scan the QR code here, or you can sign up through the Teaching Choling website. 想必大家呢记得呢，去年呢我们有这个准提的这个法会，大家做这个24小时的马拉松念诵，就是3天的这个念诵。那今年不例外，我们也是会有这个追圣准提的吉祥法会，就是在11月4号早上5点开始到11月6号。所以欢迎大家呢抽空参与，可以上网报名。那每个念诵时段是2个小时，所以非常殊胜哦，可以累积功德，也可以参与这个非常殊胜的法会。 那也欢迎大家呢继续支持我们一起做弘扬佛法的活动。你们可以扫描 QR 码或者上大正禅师网站做这个供养上师、弘扬佛法以及供养僧团的善举。So welcome everyone to join us in supporting the propagation of Dharma. So you can actually scan the QR code on the screen or join us on Teaching Choling website to make contributions and offerings to gurus, Dharma Fund, as well as support our Dharma community. So just to share, the Fire Puja tonight is actually not easy. We actually need a lot of manpower, resources and efforts to prepare, our volunteers and also Sanghas and also Rinpoche's advice. So welcome everyone to support us in this activity. 那今天的火供法会呢非常殊胜哦，因为呢有许多的这个义工团体们以及僧团们还有仁波切呢参与这个筹备的这个活动。So thank you everyone, and we'll be beginning the Fire Puja very soon. Okay, everyone, you may make 3 prostrations to Rinpoche now. 大家可以向上师顶礼。Good evening, Rinpoche.
Okay, so good evening. So tonight we are here to offer Medicine Buddha Fire Puja. It's actually a very secret and sacred ritual ceremony. And so we all need to meet somewhere. So where are we meeting is we have to have a meeting point. The meeting point is our heart. And this meeting point is very important because if not, there will be wild horses running everywhere. You have your own reason to pray, I have my own reason to pray, and we are all here, and then somehow the effect is not going to become like a nuclear bomb, but end up more like throwing chilies everywhere. So we need to meet somewhere, and we need to meet in this area of our mind. And so let us readjust our motivation very clearly and sincerely, that we are here to do this prayer, to fulfill the hopes and wants and needs of all beings, including ourselves, our own needs and our own hopes, to purify all our negativities, all their negativities, and to project our consciousness towards the state of deep awareness and awakening. So this is how we should meet right now in our minds. That we are not just praying for good luck or children to pass exams or some kind of ridiculous worldly result. I also want to state very clearly that since you all are here, you must therefore believe in the power of making offerings, isn't it? Right? The reason why I say this is because there are people who are Buddhist but do not believe in the power of making offerings, more like just to believe in the power of study and having intellectual knowledge. And if you only have that, then frankly speaking, then what's the point of coming here anyway? What is the point of taking refuge in Guru, Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha anyway? You are just a selfish bastard who just wants to fulfill yourself. Okay? I'm saying this is using a very strong word because there are many people who just want to intellectualize and study, and then after that, at home want to make our house nice and beautiful, and then you don't make offerings, you don't do practice, and then when there's something, and then after that you have your own reasons to justify to me why you don't need to make offerings, or you know. The whole ceremony of fire puja is I'm sitting in front of the fire to be roasted. I have to dissolve myself into emptiness, and I have to generate as deity, and then to invoke the Buddhas to come as we are making offerings. The whole ritual ceremony is making offering. So how can making offering be not important? This is the point that I want to say straight in your face, without mincing my face, mincing my heart, and I will die with no regrets after saying this. Okay? There are many people, some of you know who you are here, who are really don't want or don't like or to make offerings, if you don't like to make offerings, if you don't like to make flower offerings and food offerings, especially during talk day, feast days and everything, and do offering of your body, speech and mind, you have no faith in karma. You have faith in yourself. You have faith in your current self and your current identity, and so much so just your own belief in your self-centered renunciation. And that is truly irritating. And it irritates me lah. Okay, since I am currently as existent as you. Okay, yeah. So it is a fact. Okay, that's why I want to say this first before we do. Say this first. We need to then right now we need to meet somewhere, and this meeting point is in our heart and our motivation. And after we complete this initial part of the sadhana. On your side, it is very important. On your side, it is important for you to visualize, to feel that the Sangha here have all become medicine Buddha. Okay, including me. Those of you who have not completed the medicine Buddha retreat, even though you have done, then you cannot visualize yourself as the medicine Buddha. Okay? So, my honest and sincere advice to you is, so many years have passed before we start. Can please light out the butter lamps here? Okay. Before we anyway, I forgot what I want to say. Forgetting what I want to say is natural for anyone and everyone. Okay. Actually, do you know why I persevere to teach for so many years? Okay, it's not because, it's because I actually care. But anyway, after the completion of this initial chanting of this sadhana, I'm going to give very short teaching for auspiciousness. In case I forget, I'm going to talk about, what am I supposed to talk about? Supposed to be like, do you feel stuck or something like that, right? What's the title again?
Are you stuck in your life?
Are you stuck in your life? Yeah. So, if you feel stuck in your life, then after this chanting part, then I'll give short teaching. Then after that, then during this time of the Fire Puja, is the time to use for you to reflect about what I'm going to say later on during the teaching. Okay? And then on your side, you're also, on your side right now, if you do not know, since you wouldn't know what we are chanting, it's important to right now think about or reflect about what do you want in your life. Okay? What do you want in your life? Right. Okay, Geshe-la, please start sadhana.
Nanda Guma Jodo Zodamba Yeje so de ye leng bo ta ta ba ji de so na lang ge wa gu bo chan da lo de jo de ba de me da ye ja de do do wa jo la cha do do je ra za ma je nya me je je la ja do lo gu bo do je je de ta je je me dong ba bo so na yin de ja du je de je ja la ja do lo do me ja do wa jo ge be ma zo na chu do de da jo wa ye jo ja la ja do lo do ne do ye la yang de la wa do lo ro do ne xin ge dang ba yin de ge de la yang ja do lo di ba je ya me ja ye ge wa be zo wa je rang ge de ne yong zo do de ne sang ye diang ba ye ga ma ra re ma me da ju ma se wa ju bo da me la lo da de da bo de je ju na de da sun dan de ye da je de wa ye go wa do ne ji ye da do de ga da na da je be la do ne de de do le do wa do jo de so ye de je jo wa da je je go so do ye de le da我就我只有某某懂得解救这些中年把别跟着打，我在天前找我当，就把这边把钱拿嘛当我拿了就做就我左边上街中天的拿了就做就我的日子拿了就做就我把别跟着拿了就做就我一到经过街老多过大就我拿了就做就俺帮个当保去，就别送我一些也真多，就把拿了就。做就我，把这老马当把拿来就做就我，左边上街中天的拿来就做就我，那边街拿来就做就我，把别跟街拿来就做就我，一到经过街老多过大就我拿来就做就我，帮个当把去，就有东把一切也全到，就把拿来就做就我，把这老马当把拿来就做就我，左边。上街中天的拿了就做就我，东边去拿来就做就我，北边跟着拿来就做就我，一到经过街老多过大就我拿来就做就我，帮个当把去就有送马一起别见到，就把拿来就做就我，上街就当做街就拿来，站着把做当的就做。他也进做结别从南京出来边界三千出包修三千就当做结从南来站就把多当年就是进他也进做结我从南京出来边界三千出包三千就当做结从南来站就把多当年就是他也进做结把地大给出来边界三千出包修跟着上来到这些地方，咱接触做讲周边给来这些让咱接这一节，咱接就当做就来讲就把多咱接接让些天天让这些讲就天天接。常说这位人的季节的人家大家都有这多年，常说这就有啊就把年着了，并且上些多有贵州松兰岛这些地方，那些是讲特别给了这些的，上些常说一些说上些就当做就来，常说把多的这些让些天天让着些常说天天有。常说就有人的季节的人家大家都有这多年，常说就有我就我见着了边界三年出来，有好跟就上来的这些地方大家都是。 诸业给了基业了三业成就一切所三业知道所就了成就不度大家接着业定的让着接成就分的结果接成就周边分的结结的分解大家大业知道你成就你就有往家把你着了分解三业就满就分解当前的话当地位就当天宝就结分解当前动画当动画也就当着我就结分解当前动画没变的话当没着我就结分解当前你的叫当你当这边当就分解吧我来就结满就分解当前的话当地位就当天宝分解当前动画当动画也就当着我就结分解当前动画没变的话当没着我就结分解当前你的找到你当这边当牛分解把你我就是结满就分解当前的话当地面就当天宝就结分解当前动画当动画也就当着我就结分解当前动画没变的话当没着我就结分解当前你的找到你当这边当牛再没把拉的我就结刚给电线这我就高把没把姐没把这把没把当没把我没把这没把大姐对面的姐妹这我你就一天把左边三姐嘛那姐等把的来找走路你去就把从那估计你姐这在干也出来边把见他浪姐你姐这天着在把看呀样到天边等到那把跟着那座地上把你的站着身边三界今天有的来找走路都别找我那三界三界家界公啊我跟着上边也对也跟着这来找走路长走我当去接叫我当去做一张估计做我给我就是的一切做我当去做别当去接我钢铁老几跟些都光的老个就到风的就些脚步跟些路上的这个这个的这些那个上的白的到这的老马这边从高街到路这边从到这这我姐姐个叫就做姐姐这边这边路着那个上那边见就来接做这边把街上的这边过到这边这老早早有往这些那做没做的这些都别那啥这家生为啥一周去人叫做的从那些就就了就不分到也都没天天上花也两花一节的我姐姐的也不都马祖也没得着你的就把这边子做呀你没得就马着着老子这些旁边的就这边就公布爷爷了现在把了大家长白大白也让我去对了马当把艰难也去别干了今天的天的接到咱边都接的马了这些这些这我都是大爷今年咱别给我的天当着我过来干边的结果去接叫我从个别天边年末人多到接有这边叫我这样都落这三的这个子做路上这边叫做的没对对这边叫我这样这个别从个把路上这边叫做的没对对这边叫我这样这个别从个把路上这边叫了做的这老更多叫我从个别的说今年我做的叫别我别浪上的年了个这这样都把我有这上街就当做着来长就把做叫做见到到现在出来都大约长就这些 说说当那诸法也，三界常住三法尊，大业作别常住尊，当天常住尊也多，三界求道作主来常住八多家族尊，大道见定主人多，大业常住尊也多，说说当那诸法也，三界常住三法尊，大业作别常住，七日天天常住尊。多三业求当作主来常住八多家族尊，大道见定主人多，大业常住尊。处处当那有法也，三界常住三法尊，大业作别常住皆当年常住真业多，马天切当结业顿多作别三界业，空方多不了差天之多，三界美丽功德将诸佛业业无，让你三界美了三月宁嘎。大约真给我接当中，我不得了，这些让前几年的老妈子你做没别，中间的没别小我了，三界的常住真别做结果我第一那个见到，当给您干的这别老婆那你就保佑，我们撒巴达撒嘎达撒巴的，爱干巴的比。多别罗给给的你，在对就是走走啊，应该就从来对就接的我都接住走，要这个跟他接着，三界常住一切就三界就老走就。常住不能的有界，天天常住界，常住天天有我界，常住就给天天界界的天界当界得有真多界，常住界就有我界，我见着了。本界上也住我的主，跟着从来到界界的法，当界所做常住别给了界也让三界常住一界所三界知道所着了，常住不能的有界，让界天天。常住界，常住真的结我界，常住这个真的结界呢，真界当界的有真多呢，常住真住有我。周来边界三界诸法修跟着从来到界界的法当界所作下这个格拉界的三界常住一界所三界就当所教了常住八多的界界常界天天常住界常住天天有法界常住就别天天界界呢天界当界的也这多年常住界就有法界法界周来边界三界诸法我们松巴瓦去的萨瓦当马松巴瓦去的，去当家让心结，主别东别东巴你都讲。东边俺嘞帮嘞白马达阿嘞的为经过节，传给三年王婆嘞月子这八瓦节，真节节的节，做的用做就完了，让你整天的没节了，变着话越节就我不懂广播讲节茶你话也，节节节茶节的总总的阿如拉大爷，娘家给当那的这个。龙色农波色中国中国大年大别节中国节节，古老节个我们给多节做这把做把也这也掌握这边别那将你多节节中给就我的也做别的当多马来张嘴你马当多多马子相接茶你。也周军也查家大也北面东坡多啊中越当那你妈能把印度北地当多阿勒张嘴大瓦当当的古东高坡将接着也周军也查家大也北面东坡多啊中越当那大瓦能把你高瓦的也都有的没有接人不接见你家瓦将你娘别大姐想把做了都别做接有啊让给结果个不正把毛不都把我个不都别个个来这看姐姐那的叫我在那接我三姐妹妹能把接着到我吧你说了我就老呀都是三个这 他姐姐奶奶叫我在他家吧，他姐妹的那么见着早红包，你说没把酒老样都也在这来也在。俺别让那接着经常接到了红包，往古都说写说话。天堂界谢谢对对感谢红包多年，红包撒把撒到阿弥跟着我，谢对对对对就谢谢着我的王国的耶那当家吧，天马当家大，谢老毛记住多年我用做就。做了没就把它光当上做，你就无见吧。我们在阿弥陀佛着了那我们怎么我知道怎么我知道多么你多久多米俺的红脸人不见的去家去玩那多我们一度就把的去去也家在没多别那啥的家在罗马那大街多把没把那个年把就买呀买的比别多。阿罗格格的的下达这的走。我们萨瓦达达嘎达萨巴里瓦呀阿哥，这的走我们萨瓦达达嘎达萨巴里瓦呀巴的这的走我们萨瓦达达嘎达萨巴里瓦呀比别这的走我们萨瓦达达嘎达萨巴里瓦呀杜别这的走我们萨瓦达达嘎达萨巴里瓦呀阿罗给这的走我们萨瓦达达嘎达萨巴里瓦呀给的这的走我们萨瓦达达嘎达萨巴里瓦呀你的这的走我们萨瓦达达嘎达萨巴里瓦呀下达这的走杜吉格拉牛别中点的，山上的俺是东阿姐，地上的三姐妹姐了，别说有了家的。让给您个人的微信过去，我也给他人的心啊，张根不也不都够。自己说这出去叫我当这吃古松的爷爷，自己那么的呢，让我听吧。我那么帮高话的，别跟着古人不让在大嘎达阿拉的什么样上不的，别跟妈别跟让咱上不高的说，那么帮高话的。Rasa sambuka so nung bhavati bhekuru pamaransa tada kadara samjeta bhekuru ma bhekuru rasa sambuka so om bhekuru satu samayam nubalaya bhasu Mevazu 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 ya mo ne sabata ka da mevazu ma samaya zado mevazu samaya bala ya mevazu 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 baadura mevazu mere sabago dira o ma ne sabata ka da ma samaya zado mevazu samaya bala ya mevazu mevazu ya mevazu mere ya mo sabata ka da mevazu ma samaya zado sabata ka da Bade pibe dove aloge gende ne Jada jadi dodo Tuje kula nyube chundende Jada tebe ngadu chungwa se Tuzune sanje menji la bero Yohi la jada de Lebunji nandu nimi chungu jube Uye ge taran teche ngaji kowale yesu Tuje jawa seje ji tutu nyuba tamche ngadang yesu Rato Babi Namba Chenda Bumbi Nangi Ngadang Latin Tele Tiziji Bumbi Choda Yimi Tudeva Jombenza Amida Kudaliana Nombe Amida Kudaliana Nombe Amida Kudaliana Umbeza Amida Kudaliana Nombe Umbeza Mida Kudalana Umbezuwa Tetungi Uyinga Tang Tentang Cheba Yudu Sanju Da Yimidu Devara Yu
Thank you for still being here. Now I want to, before I start on the topic, I want to talk about all of us here and about our decision and about our Dhamma cultivation. There's no point praying and thinking that all will be well after praying. Things cannot be well if you don't want to be responsible to be well. It's like you cannot pray to lose weight, You cannot pray to be slim, You have to be responsible over your understanding of what you put in your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? It's just what it is. It's just how it is. There's no point praying to be slim, or have a good complexion when you decide to put all the wonderfully tasty foods that are usually poisonous to our body. These days we have taken a liking of eating plastic, right? Which everybody knows plastic is not good for health, but we are doing it anyway. What plastic are we eating? Is margarine or vegetable shortening, okay, or another name called hydrolyzed vegetable oil, right? It is basically just plastic, and then we are poisoning ourselves by eating plastic. The next thing is the love of sugar, right? I myself love sugar too, right? But then after that, realize, really have to make the changes. Now I want to talk about the word, why I use the word bastard. Because it's a very nice word to use. It means illegitimate child, right? Correct, no? What does this illegitimate child in a worldly way mean? It means unofficial result of an unofficial union, right? But in Buddhism, you know, a child is a child. It don't care whether you are legitimate or illegitimate, you know. But what I want to say is this: nobody likes since people don't like this thing called illegitimacy. Definitely, I also tell you what I don't like is I don't like you to take one step forward, two step back, or one step forward and one step back. Why do I say that? Is because many of us are doing that. You know, you cannot turn left and turn right at the same time. You know, if you so decide to take refuge in Buddha Dhamma Sangha, and if you already practice Mahayana and take refuge to Guru Buddha Dhamma Sangha and the 3 roots and the 3 refuge, and you practice Tantra, you freaking cannot say you are half Taoist, half Taoist, half Christian, half Hindu, half whatever you are, and then after that you are Buddhist. You understand? You cannot do that. It's like, you know, it's either you are dead or you are alive, or you are a virgin or you are not. You cannot say you are halfway here, halfway there, you know. And not everything can mix up and become salad, you know. Right? If you mix everything up, some cuisines, not fusion food, is confusion food. So some things just don't match. They don't match in terms if everything comes together. There's always a struggle between worldly gains and enlightenment. That is because you have duality in you. It's not, Buddha did not say that you practice Dhamma and your life will end up being terrible. No. What Buddha said is you practice Dhamma and you start to have deep awareness. Cultivate this awareness and be aware of our choices that we make. Is it based on our emotions or based on our understanding of whatever we are able to comprehend in terms of situations and conditions of life, and the incorporation of Buddha's teaching and advice within. So that's what I want to talk about that. Now I want to talk about the, are you stuck in your life? How many of you feel stuck in your life? Nobody stuck in your life. Everybody very progressive, right? Who is stuck in your life? Come on, see. If you don't show me, I make sure you feel stuck forever. Right? I make sure you feel stuck forever. Oh, yeah. Suddenly everybody wants to be seen, huh? Right? I tell you something. You want honest answer or sort of like answer that put on makeup and perfume? Okay? I tell you, I give you honest answer lah. If you feel stuck in your life, it's because you have been too used of being a beneficiary. You're too used in receiving, and you're not used in giving. I'll give you one good example. I think most of you here would not know how sandalwood tree look like. But do you know a sandalwood tree is very difficult to grow, and then And then it too wants to grow big, grow strong, and then, you know, when the sandalwood tree is alive, it doesn't have any smell. Right? I have one mala here that is from India. It's pure sandalwood. The sandalwood tree had to die before it could become fragrant. It had to die before it could be used to make into things. Some people make furniture, some make prayer beads, some make incense, some make so many other things. If you are still alive, you are continuously wanting to become a beneficiary. You always want to benefit from other people. Then you will continue to feel stuck. You don't have to physically die, but you need your mindset of being a beneficiary must die. Just like some of you are very good as daughters or sons, some of you are very good as sisters and friends, some of you are very good as a wife or as a whatever, or very good as a staff. But you know, you may fail very badly as a leader. And you may fail very badly as somebody who can have a big heart. You may very easily be triggered by others, or you don't like others, or you be jealous of others, or you can be this and that. So you can see you are very good if you're under somebody. Can you see? If you are a beneficiary, you're somebody's daughter, somebody's employee, you're somebody's wife, you're somebody's or somebody's son, somebody's employee, somebody's husband. You're always having somebody. But the moment you can be alone, and the moment you can take the lead, or you can be the senior, you screw up. That's why some people say, oh, they don't have the life, 没有这个命做 manager. Or they don't have the life or the karma to become a manager, always a worker mentality. That's because the worker only think about doing and receiving benefits. He's never think about himself to accept other people at their level. They only think about how they can continue to receive, how they want to receive, how they want to receive. So if you feel stuck in your life, you have always had a beneficiary mentality, and you have never focused on being a benefactor to others. Right? I always joke, to be a benefactor is to become Chinese say kui, right? Or expensive people. Right? You have to stop being a beneficiary and start being a benefactor. Have you? Or are you the type, or are we the type that want to benefit others, say only but never do? How to trust you? Do halfway, give up. Say I want to, I will, but I want to, I will, but I need time. When I was young, honestly, I don't have the guts, to tell my guru, say, I need time, Honestly, my guru is still here. I didn't dare to tell him, say, I need time. Maybe you ask Mama over here whether, every time my guru sat in his car, right, somehow, a 12-minute drive to somewhere, he will take almost 45 minutes because he panicked. He panicked when my guru sit in his car. And then somehow, it just happens like that. So what I want to say is this, we all have to stop this identity or putting ourselves in the situation of always thinking of how I want to get the best out of my boss, how I want to get the best out of my friends, how to get best out of my colleagues, and you have to stop being a beneficiary, because a beneficiary is always a freaking burden. You will feel you're okay, but you are burdening somebody else. Right? And how do you know? Is those people who are used to being a beneficiary don't dare to think out of the box and don't dare to do business and don't dare to this. They'll always find excuses to justify why they cannot improve. So there's two ways to see it. A lotus can accept that it is in a mud, or the tree can accept that it is being bullied and planted deep into the soil, and then once you decide to grow, you will only stop growing on the day you die. Isn't it? It's the same for the trees, it's the same for the lotus, or the water lilies, the lotus and everything. Right? You cannot escape the mud, because it is the condition that we are born in. You cannot escape this condition that is called life now. You are born into this, with this face, but of course these days you can go for makeover, you know. There are this, you can always go to Korea for a nice nose job, you know, and something do with your eyes and everything. Yeah. These days many things can change. But you cannot change your birthday. You cannot change your parents. You cannot change so many other things that is the basic family or genetic makeup of you. So what I want to say is, if you feel stuck, you know, what do? Stop being a beneficiary and start being a benefactor to others. Start giving out flowers. Allow if you are a tree, let the birds perch on you and build nests. Let other beings enjoy your flowers and fruits. Instead of complaining their birds and their pests and their worms and their creepy crawlies on you. Okay? Start having have a gratitude and appreciate life that you are breathing. Like I said, most of us take breathing for granted. Whenever you feel upset or angry and everything, please stop breathing. Okay? Just stop breathing. Right? And then in less than a minute you will start breathing. You will give up. You want to start breathing again. So why choke ourselves because certain emotion we don't want to allow ourselves to have a breakthrough. So, you know, why am I saying this? Is because what I'm seeing is that many people always come and ask me, say that, oh, you know, my job has stagnated, my life has stagnated, my this has stagnated, that has stagnated. Then, yes, because, you know, people are just sick and tired of you being a beneficiary anymore. When are you going to step up and be a good leader in your own way? You understand? Be a leader in your own way. Be an influencer, because all of you can become influencers. Be an influencer. You are an influencer in your own family, in your own right. So be an influencer through your own ways, your methods, by readjusting your mindset. Then you can do it. If not, forever you'll be triggered by seeing this person, seeing that person, you know. And it's very obvious for many people, you know. Some people just see another person, you know, their face change, they try to hide it, you know, but then, you know, it's very obvious to me. But no matter how many times I say, it doesn't happen. So that's why I'm just going to tell you, right? Yeah, it's your life. Right? If you don't want to grow, if you don't want to keep up with my pace, right? You will die faster. Because you will feel inadequate, you will feel this, you will feel that, because your own karmic tendency is the one that is killing you. Our own karmic habituation is the one that is killing ourselves. Oh, why cannot like this? Why cannot like this? Why cannot like that? No, I'm used to like that. Oh, I'm like that. Oh, my mother like that. My father like that. My family like that. This and that. Everybody says the same story. But look at you. You are already over 40, over 50. If you still don't want to evolve, no, every morning look at yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself will you regret your life? Okay? Will you regret your life? That's all I want to say for now. Okay? Don't die with regrets, please. Because many of us in this life, in this time, many people will have strokes, have cancer, have all kinds of sicknesses. Then you'll be those people who have stroke and cannot do anything, they live a life of an undead. And then a lot of regret. Oh, last time when I didn't, not because I couldn't, but I didn't want to, or I was afraid, or I was this, I was that, and everything. Or I was always waiting for something to happen. Right? Wait lah. Wait some more. We are all not young. And especially right now, let's look at the amount of young people we have in this hall. It is scary that there's not much people in the teens and the 20s and the 30s. It is scary, Right? Like I did say before also, every time Vesak Day, the newspaper would say, 20,000-30,000 people go to do 3-step 1 bow in Pokasi, and the Buddhism is still very strong, and this and that. That's bullshit, come on. Every week, 100,000 people go to church, and every week they feel the blessing from their God, and they receive spiritual vitamin, nutrition from their pastor or their priest. And we Buddhists are still taking life easy and waiting to die, waiting for, when I die, Sifu will come pray for me and I'll go to heaven. Okay? That's because you still have the beneficiary mindset. And you forever become a refugee, and you will forever be a refugee, and you will never become the Lord of refuge for others. Can you see the difference? Okay? So this is what I want to, this is my advice. Stop waiting for other people to give you advice, to give you ideas. Stop all these things is enough already lah. Stop being a beneficiary and start being a benefactor. And then automatically, I tell you, your life will not just grow, but it will accelerate. Okay? And you will enjoy your life, and you will not have any regrets. Okay? Thank you. I will start Fire Puja now. Please always keep in mind prayer. Request Medicine Buddha to heal the whole world of their own prison, in their own mind. Okay? Yeah, we are our own prison warden. We need to release ourselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Rinpoche, for the precious teaching. So, for those of you in the main hall, you may remain seated while Rinpoche and the Sanghas prepare for the Fire Puja.
If you don't want to sit here, you can just go across the road there and you just observe from there. for the sake of fire safety, okay, please keep yourself at a reasonable distance. And another one is, please take many photos, but please don't share the photo of the fire that is near the temple, because you can keep for yourself lah, but don't share, because honestly, there's such a thing, temple need fire insurance, okay? After they say fire insurance and then I do fire puja, so big fire, then after that, you understand? So please help me, I help you lah. You understand? You help me, I help you, okay? Take photo, but please be careful, okay? Yeah, it's the same like somebody always asks me, so what do you mean by you help me, I help you? So I very directly or very crudely, say, you want to have sex, then wear condom, be responsible, like that lah.
All right, for those of you online, just give us some moments. We are preparing for the commencement of the Fire Puja. So while waiting and when the puja is ongoing, you may actually chant the Medicine Buddha mantra or do the 7 Medicine Buddha mantra recitation if you have pledged for the 100,000 recitation sign up. 所以呢，线上朋友们呢，给我们一点时间。我们现在呢，在现场呢，Rinpoche与僧众们在准备这个火供的这个开始。那在等待当儿以及火供进行当中呢，你们可以念诵这个药师佛的这个佛号，以及呢，或者呢，可以念诵这个七药师佛的这个咒。如果你们有这个参与我们这个共修这个10万遍的这个七药师佛的这个佛号。
学所着，可罗康着蒙摩可，却也学所大着也，现也老学学所所，我若没马西的我。 Om Benzamida Gundaliana Om Benzamida Gundaliana Om Benzazola Manaya Adipati Majara Banaya Patu to the Manaya Adipati Majara Bana Bada located the Tonso Manaya Adipati Majara Gana Bada again the Tonso Manaya Adipati Majara also needed the Tonso Manaya Adipati Majara Bana also show to Oh, Jide Wanjo Sawan Genjese, Nelejo Wotagyo Wango, Jira Jobe Nimotan Jese, Tinje Mira Nila Namba, Tambo Jide Genjese, Nelejo Wotan Sonso, Jumbo Yonso Je, Jo Wangi Kantoba, Ringa Jobe Tanson, Yamo Sefe Sherabe, Kavi Mishe Sejaba, Mushe Soto Shata, Eje Jobe Teba Je, Ringa Soji Tana De, Tije Jete Gede, Tije Tizu Yonla Se, Nyebe Jata Samba Je, Jite Teje Nyenge, Jiwa Jete Yede, Tive Tive Chaja, Om Benta Anala Ma, Buddha Zola Zola Saba Paming, Sabatutana Wumbe Tisha Zawumba Samaya Tan Samaya Wum Benza Analama Buddha Zola Sabapani Guru Sabatutana Wumbe Tisha Zawumba Samaya Tan Samaya Wum Benza Analama Buddha Zola Samapani Guru Sabatutana Wumbe Tisha Zawumba Samaya Tan Samaya Mere Chado Chinama Sebola Rami Kalu Jekala Uye Yose Bawa Sanche Seba Jo Manaya Adi Bajere Manaya 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 Sono Java Sita Tinu Shetu Talabasan Yedeta Japoto Goro Yanshina Tanjuji Chingiran Romana Ativadi Adipamaja Panaya Puto Kaya Tapolo Kotan Javatan Java Sita Tinu Shetu Lago Yedeta Japoto Goro Omana Adipati Major Panaya Omana Anima Adipamaja Panaya Potito Jaya Tata Polo Kotan Javan Sono Java Sita Tinu Shetu Japuru Guru, Omana, Yana, Adibama, Pana, Omana, Tata, Polo, Sono Jovati, the Lava, Japuru Guru, Omana, Adibati, Pana, Omana, Adibati, Pana, Omana, Tata, Polo, Jovati, Lava, Japuru Guru, Manaya, Panaya, Okata Ayuke, Tata Polo, Sono Jova, the Lava, you don't get put to Guru, Omanaya, Atva, Panaya, Panaya, Okata Ayuke, Tata Polo, Sono Jova, you get put to Guru, Omanaya, Panaya, Okata Putaye, Tata Polo, Sono Lava Sunny, Japuru, Manaya, Panaya, Manaya, Panaya, Putaye, Tata Polo, Sono Lava, Japuru, Manaya, Panaya, almost our Sambat, Tata Polo, Lava, Japuru, Manaya, Panaya, Omana, Panaya, Sabasambati, Tata, Polokoto, Jobasi, Labas, Guru, Manaya, Devati, Mayor, Panaya, Omate, Tiata, Panzai, Panzai, Tata, Polokoto, Jobasi, Puturu, Manaya, Devati, Mayor, Panaya, Manaya, Devati, Mayor, Panaya, Patia, Otita, Polokoto, Jobasi, Lama Suji, Deta, Putukuru, Manaya, Atibatia, Vanaya, Omasama, Samadama, Oh, Mando, Manaya, Atibatia, Vanaya, Omane, Atibatia, Omasawa, Tatita, Tata, Poroko, Sales, Lava, Deta, Putukuru, Manaya, Atibati, Panaya, Pata, Pintaye, Tata, Poroko, Sales, Japuyunguru, Manaya, Atibati, Panaya, Manaya, Atibati, Panaya, Pata, Pintaye, Tata, Poroko, Sales, Manaya, Atibati, Manoma, Bekaya, Tata, Poroko, Lava, Putukuru, Manaya, Atibati, Panaya, Omanaya, Atibati, Panaya, Mabekaya, Tata, Poroko, Lava, Putukuru, Manaya, Atibati, Panaya, Mapalaya, Tata, Poroko, Lava, Guru, Manaya, Adibati, Panaya, Omane, Adibati, Panaya, Omata, Kemari, Tata, Polokunia, Surasono, Jobati, Lava, Guru, Omana, Adibati, Panaya, Tata, Polokunia, Jobatan, Lava, Guru. Oh, Mare, Tavara Sekara, Tojana, Tati Tavozo, Oh, Mare, Tavara Sekara, Indaman, Tati Tavozo, Bezamita, Kudalana, Naum, Omosumba Vashida, Savata, Mosumba Vashida, Tomanidu, Tombingala, Omla, Ributila, Tibiani, Jajavana, Omoidu, Shovala, Shoya, Shati, Santo, Shadmeto, Mamma, Shadoro, Tangana, Bajo, Maga, Pata, Inzamana, Totana, Pido, Candy, Shata, Tati, Omo, Sova, Oma Aso, Omo Shiri, Sova, Omo Ziso, Omo Kuru, Sova, Tedale, Shimbi, Tenami, Tenyami, Niletowa, Medu, Sombarado, Visoche, Katuji, Kujiva, Sinerimbachi, Sere Hamara. Kabiyete bari mangada dembiyena do rimboche pawose kana chawe rimboche tawada tawache bala tibuda ngayala sube jambati rimboche chaboti tando taya pema tamachi bi pateta jatela sube zebache be chinete jenabu mabe koda guji je sanda tachi tachi doje rinje kuji do kawashi yete be naba naba juji tatem Semocho yokolo yedo rida pomo da jaba nangi yede bede doje tunge jaba po semoto je nokoro moje toge jaba jaba de shiro to tar moje pa jai kage nangi ye taje charang rose do ma chan chan yu de ba yoto joba le pema damasu ri je dama je ma taje dama damasu do ba ti Dhamma Dhamma Ninyeva Iji Dhamma Jetewada Tibi Tong Ti Chambo Ti Tanto Tavi Chungo Re Dhamma Chuchura Tavi Chungo Chi Dhamma Ninyi Chocho Chola Chari Tujila Sawo De Goji Pedi Re Vijeta Vijin Goji Tanto Urani Chumten Te Meli Jabo Yu Kuto Ngombo Chanchi Chanyeva Ye Chochi Ye Chache Tutu Aru Rada Ye Nyamsha Ke Tana Tuse Kavya Longse Seya Sombo Jo Tanye Da Peche Sombo Jeji Kula Chebe Ngumi Ke Toche Son Seba Visi Je Tawa Chebe Vina Chanye Toche Jindonge Shoba Te Pete Tanto Malaya Chanchi Nimata Kuto Mate Chanchi Cha Ye Chuji Ye Chacha Ye Peme Tombo Tuwa Sonye Tana Nima Namba Yudu Pete Ale Chanchi Tawa Nanju Kuto Gabo Chanchi Cha Nyeva Ye Peme Nombo Tuwa Sonye Tana Tawa Nama Tuyiga Wataji Taji Tuyo Tamiyo Rimboji Chanchi Java Chanchi Nyambi Chubi Sola Dibi Sunji Chuba Rangi Chuwa Gabo Timba Babo Tuwa Wu Ngombo Vere Vese Tube Sobe La Vese Lanam Tini La Teja La Tamche Jukula Yuse Kabi Sotowa Choi Tachi Time Yowa Bia Ngaje Santo Chode Taye Tebe Polana Chine Tala Garis Omo Hari Tawara Sekara Chojana Tade Zaonso Tachi Time Yowa Bia Ngaje Jate Chode Taye Tebe Polana Chine Tala Omo Hari Tawara Sekara Izamana Tade Zaonso Tachi Time Ngaje Chode Taye Tebe Polana Chine Tala Garis Omo Tawara Sekara Argan Tade Zaonso Tachi Time Ngaje Chode Taye Tebe Polana Chine Tala Garis Omari Tawara Sekara Bati Tadito Medo Benji Medo Larita Medo Kebaya Zarajeje Medo Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Sejech Omo Tata Gada Rubi Tadito Sowa Dube Benji Dube Larita Dube Kebaya Zarajeje Dube Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Sejech Omo Sawa Tata Gada Dube Tadito Sowa Nasa Benji Nasa Larita Nasa Kebaya Zarajeje Nasa Nado Kudo Tanye Chimbo Java Sejech Omo Sawa Tata Gada Aloke Tadito Sowa Tijo Benji Tija Larita Tija Kebaya Zarajeje Tija Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Sejech Omo Sawa Tata Gada Kende Tadito Sowa Chase Benji Chase Larita Chase Kebaya Zarajeje Chase Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Omo Sawa Tata Gada Nide Tadito Sowa Senye Benji Senye Larita Senye Kebaya Senye Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Omo Sawa Tata Gada Shata Tadito Sowa Sujo Benji Sujo Larita Sujo Kebaya Zarajeje Sujo Nado Kudo Tanye Chimbo Java Sejech Omo Sawa Tata Gada Rupa Tadito Sowa Tanye Benji Tanye Larita Tanye Kebaya Zarajeje Tanye Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Omo Sawa Tata Gada Shata Tadito Tijo Benji Tijo Larita Tijo Kebaya Zarajeje Tijo Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Omo Sawa Tata Gada Kende Tadito Sowa Rojo Benji Rojo Larita Rojo Kebaya Zarajeje Rojo Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Sejech Omo Sawa Tata Gada Rasa Tijo Benji Rojo Larita Rojo Kebaya Zarajeje Rojo Nado Kudo Tanjene Tanye Chimbo Java Sejech Omo Sawa Tata Gada Parasha Tadito Sowa Why do you go on your bed on the Santa Tube and the Tomate, the Sunday Sanjamin? You lost all the Lanam Jatu, Nabache, Simola, Ramik, Semba, Joe, Tayato, big, my big, the so what they don't big, my big, they don't big, my big, my big. They don't big it, my big answer. Some do that, they don't big it, my big with the answer. Some do that, don't big it, my big with the answer. They don't big it, my big with the answer. Some do that, don't so what? That's a little bit. Set us on the Jova, the Lava, the Data, Yam Shina Chanchu, Shingaran, Jo, Big Ma, Big Ranta Samuka, so what the Kochaya, Tata, Sonata, Jova, Sishida, Tenusi, the Putungoro, Tata, Big Ma, Big Samadi Swadeda, Big Mabig, Big Randa Samadi, Big Mabig, Randa Samadi Swadeda, Big Mabig, Big Mabig, Randa Samadi, Big Mabig, Randa Samadi, Big Mabig, Randa Samadi Swadeda, Big Mabig, Randa Samadi Swadeda, Big Mabig, Big Big the ma big the randa the mo de so de do big the ma big the randa the mo de so de do big the ma big the ma big the randa the mo de so de do big the ma big the randa the mo de so wa de do big the ma big the randa the mo de so de do big the ma big so so the sita ye ta ta polo ko ta che se so na so ba da si de de so ju de ji o de de po to go the Mabbe. Some of the Zomba are okay, that's up for Locoda, so on the Jobata, the Nurse, the Judiciary. You go to the Putu, they don't big the Randa, the Madu, the Randa, the Madu, the Mabbe. Big my big the Randa the Modi, so they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so they don't big my big the Randa the Modi. They don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so they don't. Randa the Modi, so they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so they don't big my big the Randa the they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so they don't big my big the Randa the Modi. They don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so they don't big my big the Randa the Modi. Big my big the Randa the Modi, so they don't big my big Randa the Modi, they don't okay. That's a local Nachavan. So soon as the Jobata say the judiciary lava to you, they just put to go. Oh, they don't big the my big Ramoga, they don't put up that's a local Nachavan. So soon as Jobata sees the judiciary lava to you, they just put to go. They don't big my big the Randa Modi, so they don't big me. You don't big my big the Randa Modi, so they don't big my big the Randa Modi, so they don't big my big. So what they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so what they the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big my big and so what they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big my big so they don't big the my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big the my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big the my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big the my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big the my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't big the my big the Randa. So what they don't big my big the Randa the Modi, so what they don't. I'm Randa Samugade, so but a puta, that's a local. So the Jobata see that there is a judicial. Lava to you, there's a put in Guru, they don't big the my big the Randa. So much of Babana Panda, that's a local. The Jobata see that there is a judicial lava to you, there's a put in Guru. Oh, they don't big the my big the Randa Samudi, so they don't big the my big Randa Samudi, so what they don't big my big the Randa Samudi, so what they don't big my big they don't big the Randa Samudi, so what they don't big my big the Randa Samudi, so what they don't big my big the Randa Samudi, so what they don't big my big Randa Samudi, so what they don't big my big the Randa Samudi, so they don't big the my big the Randa Samudi, big my big the Randa Samudi, so what they don't big my big the Randa Samudi, so what they don't They don't beg the Mabia, so what they don't beg the Mabia, the Randa Samogade, so what they don't beg the big the Mabia, the Randa Samogade, so what they don't beg the Mabia, the big the Randa Samogade, the Mabia, the Randa Samogade, so what they don't beg the Mabia, the Randa Samogade, so what they don't beg the Mabia. Don't beg the Mabia, the Randa Samogade, so what they don't beg the Mabia, the Randa Samogade, so what. So they don't beg the somebody so somebody does up it is to you love it is a put in guru they don't beg the big Rasamukade so Matia Panzai that's up for Solano because you love it is a put in guru. Oh, they don't beg the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so they don't make so they don't beg the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the bigger the Mabeg, the bigger than others. They don't beg the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the Mabeg. They don't beg the bigger the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the bigger the Mabeg. You don't beg the bigger the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the bigger the Mabeg, the bigger than others. They don't beg the bigger the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the bigger the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the bigger the Mabeg. So what they don't beg the big with the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the big the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the big the Mabeg, the bigger than others, they don't beg the big the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so what they don't beg the big the Mabeg. So what they don't beg the big the Mabeg, the bigger than others, so they don't beg the big. Rata Samodo Mate di Atavanza, Tata Bologo, Sonato, Jovato, Sigida, the Judiciary. It was a Guru, the Mabeg, the Sita, Tata Bologo, Sonato, Jovato, Sigida, the Judiciary. It was a Putu Guru, the big, the Mabeg, the big, the Randa Samodio, so what they don't beg the so they don't beg the Randa Samodio, so what they don't beg. The 세다 소나도 조바다 세시다 되는다 기도시대 라바도 유대 보리용고로 대다 베게 베게 마 베게 소바대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자서 먹으리 소바대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자서 먹으리 소바대도 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자서 먹으리 소바대도 베게 베게 마 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 베게 라자서 반사 빈자에 다자벌로 꽃다처럼 세다 선한도 조바다 세시다 되는데 기지 라바도 유대는지 부르고로 대다 베게 베게 마 베게 삼보가 돼서 마 베가야야 마 베게 다자벌로 꽃에 세다 선한도 조바다 세시다 되는데 기지 부르고로 대다 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자서 먹어 돼서 와 대다 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자서 먹어 돼서 와 대다 베게 베게 라자서 먹어 돼서 와 대다 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자서 먹어 돼서 와 대다 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 마 돼서 와 대다 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자서 먹어 돼서 와 대다 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자서 먹어 돼서 대다 베게 베게 라자서 먹어 돼서 와 대다 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 스모 저도 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 스모 거디 소바 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자 스모 거디 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 스모 도 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자 스모 거디 소바 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 베게 라자 스모 거디 소바 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 스모 거디 소바 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 스모 거디 소바 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 스모 거디 소바 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 스모 거디 소바 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 스모 거디 대도 베게 베게 마 베게 라자 so they don't be the mammy. Somebody is over there, don't beg the big, the ma beg the big, the Rata Somebody is over there, don't beg the big, the ma beg the big, the Rata Somebody is over there, don't beg the big, what is over there, don't beg the big, the ma beg the big, the Rata Somebody is over there, don't beg the big, the ma beg the big, the Rata beg the big, the ma beg the big, the Rata Somebody is over there, don't beg the big, the ma beg the big, the Rata Somebody they don't beg the big, the ma beg the big, the Rata Somebody is over there, don't beg the big, the ma beg Rata so what they don't beg ma beg Rata Somboga de so ma bega ya tata bolo kota suda sono jobasa sejida de suda gidu yelabo gidu de pudio goro te to beg de ma beg de Rata Somboga de so ma bala ya tata bolo kota suda sono jobasa sejida de suda gidu labo de de pudio goro te beg de ma beg Somebody so what they don't beg the ma beg the Rata Somboga so what they don't beg the ma beg the beg the ma beg the Rata Somboga so what they don't beg the ma beg the Rata Somboga so what they don't beg the ma beg Dedo big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the home big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa the big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't so what they don't big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big the randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so ma palaya ta sa bolo ko ta jaba so da suno to joba da se da dinu sunna jitu ji jiru da laba ni de je putu ngoro de da big ma big so bata ke mare ta sa bolo ko ta jaba se suno to joba da se da jiru jiru laba ni de je putu ngoro de da big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't 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 ma big ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big don't big ma big randa samagade so what they don't randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa so what they don't randa samagade so what they don't ma big samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so what they don't ma big randa samagade so bata ke mare ta sa bolo ko so sonando jobada se ji no sun de ji la ba se de puri ngoro oi ta big ma big randa samagade so ta sa bolo ko ta cha ba se sonando jobada se ji no sun de ji la ba se de je puri ngoro oi nam ye tu ka ne tu be sang je na bum ba ka bu tu se se bu ka to ne tu cha ta wi king go na la tu chi Didi dane tuela sobo mitinde chotan je dane lisheba tu de da beged beged ma beged randa samodio se do beged ma beged randa samodio se do beged ma beged modio so de do beged ma beged randa samodio so wa de do beged ma beged randa samodio de do beged ma beged randa de do beged ma beged ma beged randa samodio de do beged ma beged randa beged randa de do beged ma beged randa de do beged ma beged randa samodio de do beged ma beged randa samodio de do beged ma beged randa samodio so de do beged ma beged randa samodio de do beged ma beged randa samodio so de so ma are tawara Arkan todi sauzo wa mahare tawara sekara tujanan todi sauzo wa mahare tawara sekara indaman todi sauzo wa penza wa sasai Tacha lai ke nije tuje kun nije tebe tabu na taja tuje kudo shom benza sa sa sai so wa benza mu lai so omo savata ta ta pe kanse pe be ta de sa so Omo savata da kada pega se duve ta de zonzo. Omo savata da kada pega se aloke ta de zonzo. Omo savata da kada pega se gande ta de zonzo. Omo savata da kada pega se niti ta de zonzo. Omo savata da kada pega sabata de zonzo. Wa tu shukula no me chondende santa santa no tong. Omotana mami savata zakate omare tawara sakara arata dita Sovai kayandalo mumbai jese jose kanji Onji lise jaye jese jese Mani yoso majela kayandiva majevandi lesa Dime jese jese Tete tabola go kodanjava Tata pelo yejo kodanjava Kaji baje midupe chotanche jinje jabat Chodanjava jela jala ke nyeva tanje chashi taba Kujilo do tanje ichi do do vazedu Tombeza sa tombeza tombeza sa tombeza sa to samaya madu pala madu tidru meva soneva sujunu andoro do meva sa mere How bani savata betam ma samaya sa tombeza sa to samaya madu pala madu tidru meva soneva sujunu andoro do meva sa how bani savata da kada betam mitma Samaya se tombeza samaya madu pala madu tidru meva soneva sujunu andoro sa mere sabago how bani savata da kada betam ma samaya sa to Omo jinje sanje tungu se tuzo tungu Sanje yudu jende de laya joba se tu Ubanza humba sama ishe madara shine tamdi bata nila dima Tu oma ana yani adibati majina vana Bata tubi tete zaun soba oma ana adibati majina Bata tubi tete zaun soba ana adibati majina Bata aluke tete zaun soba ana adibati majina Bata kete tete zaun soba ana adibati majina Bata kete tete zaun soba ana adibati majina Bata shada tete zaun soba Om Ari Tawara Sekara Totana Tati Sauso Om Ari Tawara Sek Ingamana Tati Sau Sova Om Benzo 我对周家呀打招呼了，我到这，这到村那的酒吧生意，今天生意的老板生意都在学不对。mana ya adi bahasa mana ya mana ya tak coba lo kau sudah sudah dah coba dah sini dah duduk dah gitu ya lama sungguh itu dah coba tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana ya masa sama dah coba lo kau sudah sudah dah coba sini sini lama sungguh itu coba tunggu mana adi bahasa mana ya bahasa ayuke kalau kau sudah sudah dah coba dah sini 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 lama sungguh itu coba tunggu mana ya adi bahasa anak bahasa Buddha ya tak coba lo kau sudah sudah dah coba sini sini lama sungguh tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana ya bahasa sabati tak coba lo kau sudah sudah coba sini sini lama sungguh itu tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana ya mati ada bahasa kalau kau sudah sudah dah coba sini sini lama sungguh itu tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana ya masalah tak sita ya tak coba lo kau sudah dah coba sini sini lama sungguh itu tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana bahasa bisa ya tak coba lo kau sudah dah coba sini sini lama tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana ya mati kaya ya tak coba lo kau coba sini sudah coba sini lama sungguh itu tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana mau bala ya tak coba lo kau sudah coba sini lama sungguh tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana ya bahasa kemari tak coba lo kau sudah coba sini sini lama sungguh itu tunggu mana ya adi bahasa mana ya tak coba lo kau sudah coba sini sini lama sungguh itu tunggu Chitya Vajo Savaki Kese Mili Jabo Tagyo Siratogi Mili Sanjit Tisi Milani Lana Mara Maari Tawar Sekara Tusamana Tadi Zawuso Maari Tawar Sekara Tutana Tadi Zawuso Sowa mana ya da bibi pada dalu ke kendi sada pada Mita kudalangan hawuk Umusumba washida sabata masumba washida ayatumani Tuming along ne rimbuji ni anji jati vina do Umu yudu shiwala Katiwa jibu toma taji towa me masapa me jati shumbu jo ma Oma ana ya ana ya jati bati mashipana Oma kuru masapa tatu umbeso Oma ana ya ana ya ati bati mashipana Oma kuru masapa tatu umbeso Oma ana ati bati mashipana Oma kuru masapa tatu umbeso Oma ana ati bati mashipana ya bati piwi tati tawa kwa pialo geni ni tishata tatu tawa Nuta so jabu de ye ta sa ne de se cha so ye la ta so jabu de ye sa le me re so cha la de ye sa ja so ye to ma de na la na so ta ja ko ja la ne ne se la ma so ta pa la ta ta ka ba ta no je 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 ku zo je che ta ta la ne je ngoro ta la zo ngoro go je to ro zo de ne je na na ta ta na ga na Nana da samanga jaje ngana meva da jide de jolo da duna de jego da de yela to ba kudo sho ma are tawara se kara ha tadi so vai kaya da lo mo pa ye je tu je ka je ba ka je le je 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 ke je ma je yo so ma je da kaya de ba ma je ba de chawa ka je ba de je Mili jabe tata polo kodan jabana Jilo tamse tutu sato pensa sato rangi tueda jeje tueda tuje seja sawas Tuje tuju tuje je tayo nguru Om Bele Shiva Rashi Ne Tamsi Ba Me Ba Yin Na Ba Yo Chambi Guzo Bonjo Shamba La Tenji Tuba Lijena Jede Shamba Gumbi Shado Do Tado Juji Pala Sup Najo Tajo Tajo Ambo Chabi De Tayo Lodo Memo Gajena Gazan Tuvi Tenat Tese Java Shamba Gandhi Chaye Tayo Gola Chaji Do Lando Chajo Chodo Tobo Tendo Sanje Nyudo Sho Chajo Tobi Sara Kundo Yati Sun Java Seje Tanje Jelande Sida Tuma 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 Jule Shere Motava Lungi Gena Siji Yovala Dene La Sonde Tembe Chaje Sujo Soba Jo Pende June Temba Tashi Yete Chibo Tashi Kukanza Lishe Gola Tiji Suvena Sanje Ne Jujo Sanje Kusu Gombe Tede Chame Pungu Choma Tantu Chame Tashi Chamba Gombe Tashi Shotine Shuri Juba Teme Nyawa Yita Chime Lama Yenenga Lemba Tato Pat Chambe Chatu Jawa Sho Kare Rabo Kuye Shengande Pendang Dewa Mali Juvene Chere Tede Jago Shape Tepa Tejo Je Jido Lame Kuzera Teje Nanga Tele Chuchu Java Dalo Sante Teme Toke Se Tanto Nejo Je Shintara Rachuji Tevo Jomuma Chura Chumbo Teme Gidi Dina Tudish Dewa Sho Taja Polo Incho Koje Je Sera Suna Pacho Nyenda Koda Sharu Teme Amita Vashinto Pinjo Chewa Pensa Amita Kundale Anana Omo Sumba Vachita Sava Tama Sumba Vachita Tomani Tombi Ngala Omo Rimbo Chile Divine Jachava Nayano Omo Udu Shovala Chibi Chile Chibi Chile Shasi Meto Tovo Mamiti Jachandoro Ashi Tova Nangata Nyambajo Ma Aikam Pata Pibe Tuval Soto Tozi Sovo Sova Omo Sava Tata Kada Aikam Tata Pibe Tuval Aloge Gandhi Chata Tati Sova Epushi Kola Nyubi Chundende Sena Tuve Ngadi Tuva Tuve Tuve Tuya Yola Sasa Tu Chundende Tata Senge Tamjala Chota Tuvo Tunguru Maluva So Majo Vada Nyambada Gayanda Lo Mumbai Jila Tani Jizaya Soba Se Tu So Tachiki Shiva Rashi Nesu Tamsi Pasari To Om Timba Tuva Ungi Temba Tu Ngawati Nyududa Chumde Mela Tuju Nandowa Tiya Sala Gopa Cho Tamayaman Sudu Tiruneva Suneva Suju Nema Anduro Tuneva Sati Mere Sava Kama Suda Hira O Bande Savatana Gana Tadamede Bedeva Sadu Onde Majo Vada Nyambada Kayanta Molu Yene Jevatani Teyan Soba Sedu So Lapa Dija Lenji Lapa Tani Chebada Chuye Yalanya Badan Tayi Teyan Soba Sedu So No Chuse Che Kevi Chira Da Tipu Luwa Mibi Tembadan Tayi La Santa Bidun Tiyen Tera Gudu Sho Tembi Pajula Mi Shebe De Tedi Jevo Sadan Yola Ye Tembi Jidanga Temba Yuri Nibi Te Shi Sho Santa Lama Suni Jela Da Benjala Yita Jine Jide Tele Samba Surine Midi Jide Ba Sho Niti Nimuti Le Sendile Nime Koyandile Jeni Jata Tut Kujo Suji Ta Shi Sho
Thank you, Rinpoche. We've auspiciously completed the Fire Puja. And for those who have signed up for the Fire Puja, the dedicated names will be dedicated accordingly. And those online, you can actually do dedications now to your loved ones. 谢谢仁波切僧团们。那我们已经呢圆满了今天的这个火供法会。那所有参与的这些朋友们呢，你们的芳名呢将会被那些填写过的那些芳名呢，我们将会陆续回向。那在线上的朋友们呢，你们也可以在线上做回向给你们的亲朋好友们以及你们的至亲至爱们。 And for those of you online and on-site, if you're on-site, you're welcome to circumambulate the Zen Mandala also. It's very auspicious. And for those online, we strongly welcome you to join us in the temple to circumambulate this Zen Mandala. It will be displayed until the 13th of November. And we have already prepared the instructions on site here, so you can just come down to the temple, and our volunteers and staff will be there to assist you on doing the respective prayers and the circumambulation. So it's really a very auspicious and meritorious activity. So do come down to the temple and join us in the Zen Mandala circumambulation. Okay, thank you everyone for joining us for the Fire Puja once again. So we'll be dedicating the names accordingly for those who sign up, and also online, just remember to make your own dedications. And as I've mentioned, the beautiful Zen Mandala is open for sponsorship. So we welcome everyone to go online to Teaching Choling website to do your respective dedication to your loved ones and join us in this very auspicious Medicine Buddha Zen Mandala. 所以呢，刚才我跟大家分享的就是这个药师佛的沙坛城呢，也公开供养，所以呢，大家可以上大正禅师的网站，填写你们想回向的这个方名，做这个供养。And this Sunday is very auspicious. We'll be having the outdoor meditation with Rinpoche. So do join us at 9 a.m. You can actually still sign up online at Teaching Choling website. And the donations raised from this activity will also go to the tree planting activities to help to mitigate climate changes. 那这个星期天呢，我们呢非常荣幸邀请到仁波切呢带领我们做这个户外的这个禅修。那非常意义的就是呢，这个活动所筹得的这个款项呢，将捐赠于这个植树的这个计划，所以非常有意义。一项活动呢，我们可以一起圆满2个功德哦。所以欢迎大家上大乘禅师的这个网站报名。And on the 29th October, we'll be having the special recitation of the life of Milarepa on Lord Brahma's birthday. So welcome everyone to join us at 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's almost full day event because we'll be reciting the whole book of the life of Milarepa. So it's a very auspicious and meritorious activity. And Rinpoche will be giving a special teaching on the 20th of October to expound on the significance of this recitation. So do join us for that precious teaching also. 那在10月29号呢，早上8点至下午4点，我们将会有个特别的这个活动，就是呢，我们将会念诵这个Milarepa的这个传记。那将会从早上8点开始，那欢迎大家呢到大殿与我们参与这个念诵。那大家可能会好奇，为什么选择这一本经书来念诵呢？在10月20号星期四的佛法开示呢，这个仁波切将会为我们做这个开示，让我们多多了解为什么呢要念诵这个Milarepa的传记，所以大家呢敬请留意。In November, one of the main highlights will be the grand certification ceremony of Jundi. So I'm sure everybody remember last year we have a 24-hour marathon recitation of the Jundi. So this year we are also having it on the 4th of November starting at 5 a.m. So welcome everyone to sign up online for the recitation slots. And it will be commencing on the 4th November 5 a.m. to 6th November at 3:30. So you're most welcome to sign up online at the Teaching Choling website. 那大家想必记得呢，去年呢我们有这个准提的法会哦，那今年也不例外，我们有这个最胜准提的吉祥成就法会，那将会在11月4号早上清晨5点开始，到11月6号的下午3点半。那欢迎大家呢上大正禅师的网站做这个报名哦。那每一个念诵的时段是大约2个小时，所以呢大家可以踊跃上网报名，与我们参与这个非常殊胜的法会。And with the auspicious completion of the Fire Puja, we also welcome everyone to continue to support us in our activities and also make offerings to our gurus and also the Sanghas as well as the Dhamma Propagation Funds. And really thanks to everybody at the Healing Fest team that made it possible for the Fire Puja today. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and a big thank you to Rinpoche, Sanghas, and all the Healing Fest team for making the Fire Puja possible through the days of preparations and coming early, as well as making all the resources available so that the Fire Puja can continue on tonight successfully and auspiciously completed. So we thank everyone, and thank Rinpoche, Sanghas, and all the Healing Fest teams, members, and volunteers. And for all the devotees who join us today in the main hall, thank you for your time and thank you for joining us, and do make your dedications. 谢谢大家参与今天的这个火供法会，非常感恩金恒仁波切呢带领我们的僧团们一起圆满今天的这个法会，也感谢呢这个药师胜会的义工以及这个团队们，让今天的这个火供法会呢能够圆满的举行，也感谢在座各位的信众们呢今晚抽空与我们参与今天的这个法会，谢谢你们。那在法会圆满后呢，你们可以环绕这个火供一下，所以等一下呢，你们可以到外面去。So for those who like to circumambulate the fire pit, you may do so later on. So give us some time to clear the fire pit first. Thank you. And thank you everyone for joining us online. So we'll see you on Sunday for the outdoor meditation. 那谢谢大家参与今晚这个线上的这个火供法会直播。那星期天见哦！希望大家一起参与这个户外禅修。祝大家有一个愉快的周末。Happy weekend to everyone.